In this dream, I saw a coming move of God that was a revival, but it wasn't the revival according to what I had seen in the past. It was outside of my box a little bit. And I saw a revival that was taking place outside in the streets. There was prophetic symbolism of apostles out on the corners and people being led to Christ in a supermarket, which of course is a prophetic picture of marketplace ministry. And in those days, I didn't have much context for this because I was leading a nice sort of revival within our own church. People kept coming back for services. We had great services. And in this dream, I'm seeing a move of God that's happening outside in the streets. And I began to look for it. The dream was so revelatory and prophetic. I was looking for the church in this dream. And from there, in the second scene of the dream, I was in a high school. I saw young people performing signs and wonders. I saw young people praying for the sick and they were recovering. And I began to notice, how many have ever had a prophetic dream and you're getting revelation while you're dreaming? I began to notice people laying hands on each other and signs and wonders were following ordinary, average individuals. In the final scene in the dream, I was finally in a church building. And as I stood there in the church building, I saw that there were large brick walls that surrounded the church. There were brick walls that compartmentalized things within the church building. And in this dream, these brick walls were coming down. It was messy. You almost had to get out of the way as brick by brick was falling. And I'm in no way painting a picture of the end of the local church. The local church is and will always be the vehicle in which God uses to establish his kingdom in society. It's the embassy. And so I'm watching these brick walls fall. And I'm saying, Lord, what is this? And I saw that those inside of the church, if they wanted to be part of the revival that was happening outside of the church, they had to pick up a brick and go out into society, thus extending the walls of the church, meaning the walls of the church and the reach of the local church went as far as each individual went. I began to see a limitless church expression.